Oh my god. This is part 2, everybody. We're back. Working? Yeah, it's working. Nothing's happened so far. Yep, nothing's happened. Hey, hello. Alright. Hey, hello, everybody. My name's Alsonic, and welcome back to doing part 2 of me checking out this. Right? Whatever the heck this is. It's part of Dead by Daylight's reveal, a chapter reveal for their 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary chapter. Like, what is this title? I don't understand what this video is about, but I'm still reacting to it. This is part 2 of me doing a live reaction to checking out whatever the heck this is. You know? Me doing a live reaction. This is part 2. If you were watching this earlier in part 1, not too long ago, a few minutes ago, I just did part 1. And this is part 2 of us continuing this. So, this is where we left off. Shortly after we just did part 1 and this is part 2. I wanted to split this into a second part video, because the video was already going on long enough, you know? I didn't want the video to get too long, so yeah, it's almost like I never left, right? We're back to where we were, like I never left. That's the idea of what I'm doing right now. I'm here, don't worry. Yep, I know, I see you. Nice to see you again. Oh, the backyard is getting a lot higher. Yeah, I know. Sun's starting to come up. Yes, exactly. So we did not miss a thing. This is exactly what we saw, you know, when I ended part 1. This is part 2 of me continuing watching this chapter reveal for the 10th anniversary. The title is called 0000. I think that's midnight, still live. But this is me doing a live reaction, Dead by Daylight. Stop peeking 2026 stream. At least that's what I call it in the title of this video, because there's no actual name for whatever this is. It's just called 0000, like midnight, still alive. So people say that this is going to go on for 13 hours straight, what we're watching. This live stream that Dead by Daylight is doing here is going on for 13 hours. And the thing about a video on YouTube is, a YouTube video can't exceed more than 12 hours long. So, if this does go 13 hours, how are they going to capture everything in the video? They can't, because the video goes on too long. If the video gets too long, it won't capture everything in the video. If it exceeds 12 hours, it stops recording everything. It won't record everything. So, that's why this is me continuing where I left off just a few minutes ago in part 1, if you were here just a few minutes ago. And now we're over here in part 2 of continuing this. So, yeah, because I want to capture every moment of this. I don't want to miss a single bit of this. Yeah, I want to get all captured. So here we are in part 2, watching this again. Still watching what we saw here from where I left off in part 1. I know, it said earlier, like, tune in, like, you know, when I was looking over here. And they're here in the Instagram. Yeah, we saw these pictures already. There's nothing new. No new pictures. Like this right here. It says, tune in, community stream. Like, oh, tune in. So it's May 22nd. That's what I was doing this whole time in part 1. This is me continuing part 2. Stop peeking. That's the title of the video. Stop peeking and tune in. Hit in. And this video is me continuing doing this right now. Yeah, that's what we're watching right now. Nothing's going on. A little bit. What's going on? What people are saying over here. Not to watch what other people are saying in the video. Yeah, it's a weird title. What is that title? 000 still alive? Kinda weird. The description of the video says, I know I read this in part 1, but I'm gonna read it again here in part 2. Alright. Okay, it says, there's nobody around. Yet somehow, it feels like someone is right It feels like someone is right outside. Excuse me, hard time reading the text. Uh-oh, why'd I do that? That was an accident. We're good. We're good. We're still here. I think I accidentally clicked on that, I guess, when I was reading this text here. Alright, let's go back to full screen there. Full screen. Ah! Yeah, let's go back to here again. Yeah, I'm still reacting to this. I'm not done. Just wanted to continue this into another video. Split it into two-part video. I wanted to split this into two videos. That's what I was doing there. Good to see you guys again in the chat. Yeah, sun started to come up. Screw that. Yeah. Part 2 and we continue in this. God, I wish I was able to redirect you guys. I didn't have this video already set up. If I did, I would have redirected you guys. You know? Redirect. Yeah, like redirect you into what we're seeing here. Don't, I don't miss a thing. I appreciate all the likes and everything on the previous video. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. Well, we're not done. We're not done with this. We're just continuing this on into a part 2. That's what we're doing. Because the video's gone on too long, I was afraid it wasn't going to be able to capture everything on video, you know? I want to break it into a second part, a second video, where I'd still capture everything of what we're seeing here. That's what I was trying to do. So, that's why I did that. That's why I ended and start this back up again. Yep, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'd still do this live reaction to this chapter reveal stream. This is an unordinary stream. Very unconventional. It's like, what am I watching? What is this? Yeah, weird. Just the previous part of me doing this in part 1 was already going on for too long, you know? I didn't want the video to reach its limit to where you couldn't record anymore. Yeah, I didn't want it to like, get to a point where it's not able to record any more footage. Because what we're seeing, what we're reacting to, might not be synced by the behavior actors themselves. I don't know how they're gonna save this if it goes beyond 13 hours, you know? How they save this if it goes on beyond 13 hours. How do they save it? I guess they save it on Twitch? Because here's the thing, on Twitch, you can exceed 13 hours. Oh yeah, you can exceed beyond 13 hours. You can reach 13 hours on Twitch. The VOD, the Twitch VODs, they can go up to more than like 13 hours. But as a video on YouTube, it can't go more than 12 hours. That's the downside. So, yeah, this is a video on YouTube, not on Twitch Livestream. I just wanted to end part 1 and start it back up again and continue what we're doing here in part 2. So here we are in part 2, like I already said already. Yep. Nothing's going on. It looks like the sun is rising, as you see in the background. Yeah, I can start to see in the distance again. You guys notice that? You guys can see in the distance. You guys see stuff in the distance beyond the trees? I can see far off beyond the distance in the trees. It's starting to get a bit lighter, not so dark anymore. I still see a little bit of fog. There's some fog out there. Like there's no fire. There's no campfire out there. Notice that. Yeah. Good to see you again, Nick. Or anyone else who's lurking in the chat. You were here earlier, you're lurking. Thanks for being back again. Yeah. Thanks for still joining me here with this. Just the video was getting too long. I was afraid I wasn't able to record anymore of everything. So I want to continue this into a second video, a second part video. Oh, while we're still doing this. We're not done here, we're still doing this. This just continued into another video. What we're doing in the previous part into the second part here. This is part 2. Yeah. Yep. This is part 2. Boy, oh boy. Look, nothing's really happening right now, I know. It just slowly changes up. Dude, this is why I want to start the video up again. I want to start up before something actually happens. Yep, we did fine. We didn't miss a thing or anything, you know? Didn't miss anything. Nothing really happened. It's just the video got too long. It wasn't going to record everything anymore when it reaches its limit. So I'll start a new video and continue watching where I left off. That's where we are right now. Yeah, that's what I was doing this whole time. Did you guys hear that? Like cracking. Cracking or something. Ah, that was weird. Very weird. Yeah, still checking this out. Not done here. We're just continuing this into a second video. Because the first video was going on for too long. I still want to catch everything in the video. I have to try and get familiar with the highlight feature. There's a button called the create highlight video. I'm going to try to experiment with that, see how that works. There's a feature on the YouTube studio, like dashboard, that says, yeah, create highlight video. I need to get familiar with how that works. But maybe I could use that, you know, if I was gonna, like, split this video, this live video into 2 videos through the create highlight video, you know? I may have to do that. Yeah. I don't really see anything right now. Just fog. Looks like the fog is clearing up. I can see in the distance. How about you guys? You guys see in the distance? Yeah, looks like the fog is clearing up. Looks like the sun is rising. I still hear crickets though. Like it's still morning, early morning. Like, dude, it is daylight. There's broad daylight outside my window right now. I'm not kidding. Because it's like 7 in the morning. Yeah. It's 7:06 a.m. It was 6:45 or something a.m. Oh, a couple minutes ago. That was in part 1, and now here we're in part 2, continuing where I left off previously. Yeah. I need to get familiar with the highlight feature thing. See if I wanted to split it in the 2 videos. The stream. Yeah. Like, I gotta get familiar with how that works. Because here's the thing, if I knew how the highlight a video feature worked here on YouTube, I probably didn't even need to end that video I just ended a few minutes ago, just to start up a new one. Start up this one, because the length of the video, you know, was too long, and I wanted to start a new one, so I could capture everything inside the video. Everything that's going on here. This is part 2, this continues where I left off. Part 1. As they said, this is going to go on for 13 hours. A YouTube video can't exceed 13 hours. A YouTube video can't go beyond 12 hours. 12 hours is the limit. That's how long a YouTube video can be. A YouTube video can't be any more than 12 hours long. Now a Twitch VOD, if there's a VOD on Twitch, that can exceed more than like 12 hours. That can go beyond like 13 hours. Hey, they can go beyond 24 hours in a single VOD. Like, what the heck? Yeah, you believe that? The VOD itself. But you'll need to create highlight. You'll need to highlight the VOD. Yeah. Because after the video ends, the stream ends, it won't save the video. Yeah, it can't save the stream. If it's longer than like 12 hours, it won't save the video. You'll have to break it into highlight. You'll have to create a highlight the whole video into 2 parts. So I'm not used to doing that. If I knew how to do that, I probably would have done that with part 1 before ending it, instead of ending it. Otherwise, we'd still be doing part 1 right now, and this wouldn't do part 2, you know? I split the video into 2 parts through the highlight feature. When you highlight a video, if it gets too long, you have to highlight it. That's the whole point of the highlight thing, when it gets too long. Nothing's going on. I need to get familiar with how that works. I never played around with it, so that's why I continue this in the second part. And here we are, of course, watching this again. The video was just getting too long. So I wanted to break this into a second part video. As the length of the video. I want to capture all the video. So that's what we're still doing here. Continue where we were. Weird, man. I can see the sunrise still going up. Yeah, it looks like it's getting lighter, right? Not so dark anymore. You guys notice how it's becoming more lighter? You can see the trees into the distance. It's not hard to see everything in the background. Like, oh, I still see a fog. I still see a fog in the background. There's a fog in the background. I don't see any people or anybody. I kind of somewhat wonder if any of this is actually real or not real, you know? What part of this is not real or is real? It's probably all not real, right? All this is like, how's this pre-recorded if this was real? Like, what is the location of what we're seeing right now? I can't be real. I mean, you remember that oh, it showed the this red like flare or whatever happened here. We saw the hook. It was like the entity saying still live or something. It was, the audio was very guttural. That was earlier. You guys were here earlier when we saw that. That's in part 1 if you're assuming it's not live anyway. Or do. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. People said this would go on for 13 hours. 13 hours exceeds the limit on how much time you can have in a YouTube video. You can't have more than 12 hours in a single video. So 13 hours is more than, you know, you can have 13 hours or over 13 hours as a video on Twitch, as a Twitch VOD. You just have to take the VOD, the VOD on Twitch, and highlight it, just shorten it before uploading on the YouTube. Because the The upload limit of the video on YouTube is 12 hours long. And I didn't want to exceed that. So I broke this into a second part video. This is part 2. We have more time to capture everything. Yeah. I know, I don't mean to repeat myself. I just want to make sure everything I said was clear. Yeah. Man, nothing's really going on. Oh, look. It's more clear. I can see over here. It was dark over here. You guys remember how dark it was right here in this spot? It was pretty dark. It doesn't look very dark right here anymore. Now it looks a lighter. A lot lighter. The unknown? What the heck, man? That was the unknown. The unknown. Ah! I need some help. I need some help. Hey, you just see him crawl across the room. You guys saw that, right? He crawled across the floor. Literally crawled across the floor here. You saw that, right? He crawled across the floor over here. Now I know that was not real, okay? That can't be real. That was fake. That was like CGI or something. That can't be real. Dude, that actually was kinda hype. I know. What is the unknown doing in this thing? I like how I just saw the unknown just now. He's like, I need some help. I hear him. He's just got somebody. Did you hear that? I heard someone screaming. The unknown just got somebody just now. He's like, help me. You hear that? What the fuck? Oh, you guys all heard that, saw that, right? What in the world? Yeah, this is part 2. We continue where I left off. The video, part 1 got too long. The video almost exceeded the limit of how long a YouTube video can be. You can't have more than 12 hours long in the video, so I continued this in the second part, which we're watching right now. So, still watching this, we're not done watching it, just continued watching in a part 2. Split into two. I gotta get familiar with how the highlight feature works. There's a highlight, it says, create highlight video. Here on YouTube. I gotta figure out how that works. I gotta experiment, play around with it. I might do like a test video in the future. Say like I do a test video and see I mess around with the highlight, create a highlight video feature just to get familiar with it so I understand how it works. Because if I knew how it works, I probably didn't have to end the video I just did before this one, you know? I'd still be doing part 1 right now if I knew how it worked, but I didn't want to do something and screw up and not know how something works. Yeah. I'm gonna experiment with that, play around with it, see if it works. Why did we see the unknown in the background? That was nuts. What? I need help. What? He was hiding behind the tree right here. You guys saw that, right? Hiding behind the tree right here. And then he like crawls across the floor over here. Behind there. And it's like, ha, ha, ha! We heard someone scream in the distance. You all heard that, right? Sure you did. Like, that actually was kinda hype. I guess it was hype. Seeing the freaking unknown in there. Now I know this is all fake and not real, you know? How can that be real? That's the unknown. Otherwise, how did they do that? If this was real, how did they do that? How did they create some CGI effect to do that? How did they, if everything we're seeing on screen is actually real? You know, I'm just saying. Not that it is or anything, but how did they visual effect make it appear in there? Probably CGI or something. Make it appear in there right next to a real person who's actually there compared to something that's not really actually there. So it's like, must have been like CGI or something. Like computer generated. This whole thing is not real, right? It can't be real. I mean, the red hook, yeah, that red stain and red hook we saw right here on the God, I can't remember what it's called. The shade, not the shade. The why I can't remember the word I'm looking for. Starts with an S. I don't know, I forgot. Wow. I could have been a guy in a costume. Oh, it could have been a guy in a costume. You think that was a guy in a costume? Imitating the unknown? What? How did he crawl? You saw how fast he crawled across the floor, right? He like turned his head and looked behind the tree right here. You saw his face, right? He turned his head and looked at us behind the tree, and then got down on all fours. Started crawling across the floor. Like, you saw how fast he crawled across the floor, right? Like, what? Literally crawled across the floor over here. Like, super fast. Like, what the frick? And then, hey, I can crawl pretty fast on the floor, too, but, like, that was just, like, what the frick? I don't know if that was a real person or not. Crawling that fast. Crawl across the floor that fast? Jesus, man. Like, I can crawl pretty fast, too, but I don't know about crawling that fast. That's why I wasn't sure if that was real or not. I could be mistaken, yeah, maybe it was a guy in a costume. Hey, it could have been me. It could have been me in the costume. I said I would cosplay the guy, did I not? The unknown? I would like cosplaying. Ah. Funny. I need some help or something like that. Like, and you kill someone. That sounded like Ash. Ash J. Williams. Ashley Williams from Evil Dead. You just got Ash? No. I don't know if that's who that was or not. Yeah. That's so weird, man. It's like moments later something else may happen. You don't know. Like, you just don't know what's... Oh. I think I see something over here in the distance. Do you guys see something right here in the distance? Is that a person? I think someone is standing right here in the distance, guys. Right here in the video. I think someone's standing over there. Unless it's just fog. The fog, and it's kind of hard to still see back there. The unknown got someone very early in the morning. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it could have been a guy in a costume, but that's some pretty good crawling on the floor there. That's all crawl on the floor like that. Hey. He went hiding behind the shed. That's the word, shed. Yo, he walked past the shed. Like, behind the shed. And we didn't see him anymore. We heard like, ah, 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 like screaming in the background. Like, what is the unknown doing in this, like, this stream that's supposed to be for the anniversary reveal chapter, you know? Oh, hey, it's the unknown. It was the unknown. Hey, get this. The chapter reveal. It was the unknown all along. Nah. What am I saying? Of course not. Of course it wasn't the unknown all along. He was just part of it. He was just part of this whole thing. What is going on? What the frick? You all saw that, right? The generator. What is that moon? What was that? Dude. You saw how tense that got all of a sudden, and then it shows a generator? Oh boy. What was that? What did that mean? What was that? I didn't get a good look at it. What is it? Did they just reveal something and I could barely see it? It looked like a generator. Is it like the fog or something? The unknown attacked the survivor in the distance at one point. What was that? I hope you guys saw that, right? You guys saw that? It looked okay on your end of watching this. It's not hard to see or anything. It's okay, it's not hard to see. Huh. Dude, things are starting to pick up. Literally. Hey, maybe this won't be like 13 minutes long. Maybe we're mistaken. This whole thing won't be 13 minutes long, you know? Maybe it won't? I don't know. Because it's starting to pick up and things are like happening right now. Who knows? New map, maybe? Yeah, maybe it's a new map. Maybe it is a new map. It's like, what the frick? I saw a generator. And I don't know what the heck that was in the distance. Anyone have any ideas? Like, maybe what we're watching right now is the new map. You know? The new map itself has this shed. This shed right here is on the new map. What we're watching, what we're looking at right now this entire time is the new map. No? Maybe? No? With all these trees here? Like Slenderman or whatever? Hey, it's a map for Slenderman or Crystal Lake. It's only a small section of it with no sign of seeing a lake anywhere on the map. Because the lake is hidden. So not make it obvious that it could be. Sounded like a chopper. Yeah, I know it did. But I saw a generator. You saw a generator, right? I'm not the only one that saw a generator, right? I saw the generator too, didn't you? I saw a generator. Yeah, the generator. Weird, man. It's so weird. What's it? Huh. Can you hear out both ears? Yeah, I can hear. I can hear out both of them. Well, I can't hear throughout both my ears. I hear through bone conduction. That's how I hear, to be honest. My ears are deformed. There's no way I can hear through my own ears, to be honest. I hear through bone conduction instead of through my ears, to be honest. That's how I hear. I don't hear through my ears because they're deformed, right? You know how my ears are deformed? Like, they look like this? That's a deformed ear. The ear doesn't normally look like that. That's abnormal. It's just deformed. Yeah. Genetically deformed or something. My ear right here. So, there's no opening. There's no way to get inside without if they try to with surgery, they might damage something, a nerve or something, just like trying to get it open. Like, there probably is an opening. I'll probably do have like eardrums or something like. Probably do have like an eardrum or something inside both my ears, but ears are deformed and like closed, so there's no way to open it up and know, you know? I'm just missing a part of my ear. That's why I'm still able to hear. I'm just not deaf, like I can't hear at all. I can still hear. I guess one way of describing it, it's like, oh, you're plugging your ears up with your fingers. That's one way of describing it, you know? Yeah, that's how I hear. Like, say you plug your ears up with your fingers. That's at least how some people think on how I hear. That's probably how I hear. Because my ears are plugged up, right? They're plugged up, deformed. I can't hear through them. So I hear through bone conduction. I'm listening through these headphones I'm wearing on my head, which are bone conductive headphones. They don't go inside your ear. They loop around your ear rather than go inside your ear. That way you can still hear through your ears, but while you're still listening to the headphones, while still able to hear through your own ears. Because your ears are not covered by the headphones. They loop and sit around your like cheekbones rather than go inside your ear. That's what they do. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I may have shown you them before in the past. You've seen them here already. That's interesting. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I've seen them headphones. They always intrigued me. Oh, you've seen the ones I'm wearing right now? Yeah, see? Like that. Those sit around your ear, not in your ear. Yeah. I don't want to miss anything. So I just put them back on. I wasn't hearing anything as I took them off. Well, I could hear, it's just, I wasn't hearing anything through the headphones. So I put it back on before I missed hearing anything. I don't know if something like happened, I didn't hear it, you know? So it's going up against my head. The bone, yeah. The bone of my head, you know, like your skull, your bone. It's like right next to my cheekbones. Well, or otherwise what would be cheekbones if I had any cheekbones, but had surgery, right? That's what these things right here on the side of my face right here. See this thing right here on the side of my face? That was put there through surgery. Like, I was supposed to, they're trying to make cheekbones so I would have cheekbones. It was their part of a surgery that I was supposed to like make it so like I would have cheekbones or something, but I guess the surgery was discontinued or something, and now those are just there. It's part of like the top part of my head. Like they say, your skull or head is like 3 layers of an Oreo cookie. So they basically took a piece of bone from the back of my head right here, a piece of bone or something, and just put it inside my face right here. So, or I don't know, something like that. From what I remember, so, yeah, when I was going through surgery, I've been through surgery like multiple times. So, yeah, to reset my jaw so I can put my teeth together like this. I couldn't do this with my teeth. See how I put them together like this? I couldn't do this with my teeth. There would be a gap. Like, I think it was a bit open like this. I could see if I could recreate how I used to put my teeth together back then before how I put my teeth together now. So now they look like this when I put them together. But now, they used to look like this. I can try and recreate it, but my jaw, yeah. They reset my jaw so that I can put my teeth together. Yeah, my jaw. They resetted my jaw. Yeah, my top part, my bottom part of my jaw. They reset it so that I can put my teeth together. Before I couldn't do that. So when I had surgery, it's like Yeah, there's a gap in between my teeth. I'm trying to recreate how I used to put my teeth here before I could actually put them together back then. So it's like something like this. Yeah, there's a little gap. I can't really make the gap as wide as it used to be because I guess it's not like this or something. That's as open as I can get, but it's a lot more open, wider than that, I guess. Yeah, because I couldn't put my teeth together, but now I can. Weird. New thing in the chat. Oh, wow. Yeah. When I went through surgery and such. Bone conduction, you know. I hear through bone conduction. We can all hear through bone conduction. Everyone can. We're all able to hear through bone conduction. That's just how I hear. Yeah, there's a part of my hearing that I'm still able to hear, so I hear through bone conduction. Rather than the hearing through the opening ear canal or opening of my ear. Because it's sealed off. The opening of my ear is like sealed off. Because my ears are deformed. Deformed and closed from like a mutation. Not through surgery. I was born this way. Born with my ears like this. So they're, I guess, mutated, like just deformed. My ears are deformed and they look this way through just genetic or something, like a genetic disorder or something, like a mutation. Yeah, it just ended up like that. So, yeah, I can still hear through my ears though, just not through the opening. I hear through bone connection instead. Like a lot. Like I had braces twice as a kid. Oh yeah, I had braces. I used to have braces on in my tooth, but then they removed them. I don't have braces anymore, I guess. I had them twice as a kid, and I had one of my front tooth come in sideways. Oh, sideways. So I also needed a palate extender. You had a palate extender? I remember they broke your jaw in multiple places. You remember that? Yeah, they did. It's true. They broke my jaw in multiple places so they could reset my jaw and I could put my teeth together by resetting my jaw after they broke it. You know, just to put it back together. I could put that together again. So I can put my teeth together. Otherwise, there'd just be a gap when I try to put my teeth together. Just a gap. Something like this. Rather than putting it together like that, I guess there's a gap. There's like, I used to eat with my tongue. Because I couldn't bite down on my food with my top and bottom tooth, so I had to bite down with my tongue. I used my tongue when trying to bite into stuff and chew. Because I couldn't use my top and bottom tooth to actually bite into something and like rip and just chew or something. I couldn't do that back then. It's funny how I tried to eat with my tongue. How did I eat with my tongue? See, that's the thing. I never bit my tongue. Because I couldn't bite my own tongue. So I used my tongue as look, basically, I'd use my bottom jaw. Yeah, I used my bottom teeth. Okay, I use my bottom teeth, right? And my tongue. And I just, like, almost like I'm biting down like that with my tongue and teeth. That's how I used to try and, like, bite something. Using my bottom teeth and my tongue just to try and bite into something without the top part of my teeth. Like, what? It was weird how I could do that back then. I can't even, like, imitate how I used to do it. I don't know. It's hard to try and do it again, because I can't remember, since I can't really, I guess I can't do it anymore. I don't remember how I used to do it, basically. Yeah. I have what? I never, yeah, they broke set my jaw multiple times. Yeah. Don't hurt yourself. What? I'm not gonna hurt myself. What? Ah! I can't hurt myself. Well, no, I won't. Of course not. I'm not gonna bite my own tongue. think I'm not talking about right now. Well, it's sitting in between my teeth. Ow, bit my tongue. No, I didn't bite my tongue. Just saying that. I didn't bite my tongue at all. Just saying it. Yeah. Al is on the... What? Clanker's team. How am I on the Clanker's team? He's part Clanker because of his cybernetic implant. Oh my god, cybernetic mode. Oh, what? Cyberpunk mode? Yeah, cyberpunk. Like the game Cyberpunk? Yeah, like all that cybernetic parts and like my hearing aid or something. Not really cybernetic, it's not even bionic either, but I see what you're getting at though. Like I'd have something like that. We're 100% you saying. Ha. Hey, really. But hey, lie. That felt great when you could put your teeth together though. Yeah, you could say that. Sure. I wouldn't. Because then before I couldn't. You also had a large tongue. Yes, I did have a large tongue, yeah. Because you worked it out to, worked it out. Excuse me. What the frick? Worked it out so much it actually caused problems with your breathing, right? My tongue caused problems with my breathing, so yeah, I couldn't breathe because my tongue would block the airway of my mouth or something. That's why I had this hole in my neck. See this hole in my neck right here? There's a hole right here in my neck. Yeah, it's a trach. You know, a trachea? A trachea or so. Like, you used to have a trach that would go inside this. You know, you make a hole in someone's neck so they could breathe? Yeah, that's what this is. I had to have this when I was little, otherwise I couldn't breathe. So they made this in there. So, yeah, I could still probably breathe through this hole, but I don't need it anymore. And yet, sometimes I guess I still go through it. And sometimes I feel like there's mucus inside my throat right here, mucus, and sometimes... Neck breather, yeah. Six-pack tongue. Ah! Man, yeah. Chimes. Chimes? Yeah, chimes. I hear them. Frick, it's so loud. He's there. Who's there? Who do you see? Who is it? I hear the chimes, but I don't see it. Do I see something? I can't tell. I hear music. It's not the unknown, is it? We already saw the unknown. Who's there? Who is it? There's someone standing in the back. Really? Did I not see it? Wait. Was he over here? Was he right there? Right here the whole time? He was right here, wasn't he? Was he right here? And what? It was right there. God damn! I think I somewhat saw it. I just didn't really notice it. Oh, I have to go back and rewatch this again. You know? I'll probably go back and rewatch this video. I'll do a reaction to it and like do it again for myself. Like not actually seeing it like right now. No, I think I somewhat saw the guy over here. I saw like right here, it was between this tree right here, as it just walked over there. What does it look like? Did it just look like some guy, like with a mask or something? Did it look like it was Jason? Or Slenderman? What did it look like? It looked like a dude in a suit wearing a mask, right? Did it? You're saying it was Jason. He just walked off. Staring at us. He just walked off right there. Yes, yes. This Jason? Not Slenderman. Since they walked. Jason, how can it be Jason Voorhees? No way. No way. I don't think anything on this will be related to the actual killer. Yeah, you got a point. Sadly, but I hope not, Jason. Oh, you hope not, Jason? That's alright. I understand. I don't blame you. It's all good. I understand, dude. Why not? You don't want Jason? Silhouette of generic man. Okay, yeah, it's the silhouette of the generic man. So, it could have been Slenderman, or it could have been Jason. Because it's just a silhouette. The dude is just standing there looking right at us. What the frick, man? Just stalking us. Like stalking. Like Michael Myers. That's the impression I got from that. Like, I'll be honest, I kind of somewhat saw it. I just didn't get a good look at it. I think I kind of did see it, just not really good enough. I kind of overlooked it. Sadly, I was looking out there, but I didn't see it. I can't believe I overlooked that. Darn it. Yeah. Can't tell features, right. Just silhouette of man standing, right. Then he walked off to the left. Just like earlier, I guess. Wasn't the proportionate slender. Oh, so he wasn't slender. Just kind of bulky, I guess, maybe? He would play too similar to Myers. Play too similar to Myers, that's what you mean. Myers and Trapper X. I don't think Jason could bring a new, interesting, interactive killer. Yeah, bulky, muscular. Right, I see. I mean, I get what you mean there. Truffle. I get what you mean. That's the thing. Did you ever think that the Trapper was based off Jason, though? Yeah. Wasn't he? Wasn't the Trapper based off Jason in the first place? He was based off of Jason. That's why he looks so similar to Jason. Oh, he's got a mask, he's wearing like overalls, and he already looks like Jason. Only he's not wearing a hockey mask, he's wearing a different mask. Yeah, they said he was based off Jason before they actually got him. Same with Hillbilly. The Hillbilly is based off the Cannibalists. The Cannibal is based off the Cannibal. It's based off of Leatherface. That's who Hillbilly is based off of. Yeah, it's based off of Leatherface. Before they actually got Leatherface. That's the inspiration, you know? Yeah. Before they even have Jason, if that depends if this even was or not, Jason. Kind of gives off the impression that maybe they hit it. It's just a silhouette, probably. Yeah, bulky Jason, bulky man. It's just a silhouette. I think I kind of saw it. Not really, though. Barely. Ah, man, they're starting to see some stuff here. Like, things are really picking up. Yeah. First the unknown. And then someone gets attacked by the unknown, and now we see some. I mean, here's the thing. Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees are both kind of similar to each other. They're both iconic killers that are very similar to each other already. Whichever one came first, they're already way too similar to each other when you think about it. They're both bullet sponges. They both can't seem to stay dead. They both won't die, you know? They both walk around like just staring at you. They both stalk, you know? One of them has like a rage mode. The other one, I don't know, just Michael Myers had like a rage mode or something? Not really. I don't know, unless that's what they're doing with his pursuit thing. I don't know. Yeah. They're similar yet still different in their own way though. Jason and Michael Myers. I know they're similar. Because I think one was inspired by the other. Whether it was Michael or Jason, I can't remember which came first, but yeah. Wait, Michael Myers was first in Halloween, and Jason came later after Michael Myers. So, maybe it was inspired by Michael Myers, but very different in its own way still. Like, oh, yeah, you notice how they both had a mask? Huh. He has a mask that looks like someone from a Star Trek, right? Captain Kirk mask? A Captain Kirk mask. Well, the other guy just has a hockey mask. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's similar, it's still different. You really think about it, you kind of see what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Well, they still have their distinction though, of what they do, but I still get what you mean. I think it will be revealed in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Would be good for 2v8 having Myers, yeah, Myers and Jason. Michael Myers and Jason in 2v8. Did you sleep yet? Did I sleep? To be honest? No. I haven't slept yet. I've still been doing this whole time. I'm probably gonna sleep after this is over. To be honest, but yeah. No. Yeah, I probably would be nice if I sleep. I'm going to sleep after I'm finished watching this. That was weird. The guy just standing there. A freaking bulky, stocky silhouette. They were all based on slasher. Psycho. Oh! Yeah, you're right, Nick. Now that I realize that, yeah, that is true. Yeah, the Psycho. Like, yeah, that's what all the slasher killers are based off of. The Psycho or whatever. It's a slasher film. The original slasher film. Psycho. Psycho movie. That's true. We got that sound thing. And stabbing someone in the shower. Yeah, that's true. Right. I remember that now that I think about it. Like, the history of slasher films, it all started with the movie called Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock, right? Alfred Hitchcock, is that the guy's name? Who also did The Birds. The Birds. Like, it's a horror movie where birds attack you. Like, what? Weird. You know what I'm talking about. Right. Video on Twitter. Boo posted. What? Seriously? Real slasher. Altered Hitch. Yeah. Yes. Alfred Hitchcock. Yes. You knew exactly what I was talking about, Nick. Alfred Hitchcock. That is what I'm talking about. You already knew. Right. Alright, let's check out the video. Let's check out the video. Hey, it's probably on Instagram too, not just TikTok. And excuse me. Ah! Alright, wait, we've seen this one, that one, that. Here it is. What is this? Oh. It's a freaking tree! What? Oh, what is that? What is this? I don't understand. A freaking dang tree. Laughed for 6 hours, fell asleep. woke up and it's still going. Yep. Well, I'm glad I slept 5 hours before my shift to wake up to this Hoover. Really great work for the 10th anniversary of the Hoover. I'm very compelled for what the 10th year now. People say in the comments. Our Jason is outstanding and do it slightly committable. What? Oh, excuse me. Huh. People do Lulu for Jason is outstanding, actually. I think us needs to ask Trees again when he goes live again. That's silly. Did anyone see the unknown? Yeah, saw the unknown. Someone asked if they saw the unknown in here. Anyone see the unknown? Ah, yeah, we saw the unknown. The unknown was there. It's like, hey, like, I need help. And he starts crawling across the floor like, what? Like, what? Yeah, it's weird. Alfred Hitchcock, yeah. What? That was a weird video. That's a new video I was posted. Look at that. Yeah. It is literally an hour and 2 minutes now. Yep, kind of makes sense. If it's like in 2 hours from now, it'll be like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So, yeah, I see what they did here. Into the next day. This is what it's like working security as a night shift worker. What? Oh, that video is like working security as a night worker shifter. Night work shift. Oh, night work shift worker. Night shift worker. As a night shift worker, really. So it's like running from something. What you're seeing in these videos. Yeah. No, watching this cabin for hours, lol. Oh! Right. You got a point. Yes. Watching this for hours is like a night shift worker. Hey, my friend here, Nick, already does that himself. Yeah, Nicholas Spawn in the chat. He does that himself. He's a night shift worker. He does exactly what you just said. Yep, for a bunch of hours. Like, what the frick? Looks like I'm doing it for this. Ah! I see your point though. Yeah, that's really effectively how that be true. Yeah. No. Oh, watching this cabin for hours. Watching the same thing for hours, like seeing nothing really change. You gotta watch for any like thing that changes. That's what you do as a night shift worker. I get that. A security guard. That's something my friend Nicholas Spawn already does, to be honest. The things that he has seen, you know, like you probably can't unsee. He's like, you don't want to know what I've seen. Basically. Right, Nick? No one wants to know what you've seen. Like, you don't know what I've seen. Like, I've seen some pretty disturbing stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Ah! Like, why was the unknown? Why was the unknown there? Seriously, why was the freaking unknown, like, freaking here? Like, what was the unknown even doing there? Like, what? That's weird. Ah. Huh. Huh. Hey. Huh. Huh. Hey, excuse me. Hey. My dad did it at night at a university campus. A university campus, huh? Your father did the same thing, I see. How about that? How about that? That's neat. Interesting. Cool. I'm sorry. I hurt your ears, guys, or whatever. The fork. That's just a plate of whatever was left over in the plate. As you said, if someone was on their own and you watched them through the cameras, okay, you could tell the person felt watched but didn't know why. Oh, I see what you mean. That is creepy. You felt like you're being... Ah, why that freaking happen every time? I don't know why that happens. There has to be some kind of explanation, reason for why that happens. Really. Every time it did that, I think of Slenderman. But who knows whatever it may be. Who knows? I probably never know why it does that. It was just a weird effect that the Hidden Act decided to try and do. It's the only thing that constantly repeats itself throughout this whole thing, while everything else is different throughout this whole thing. Which tree is your favorite in the woods? What, a tree? Which tree is my favorite? Why are you asking that? Is there something strange about the trees? Huh? You see something strange about the trees? I think this one right here. Look at this one right here. Yeah. This tree right here seems a bit weird. I think, oh, Ox started talking the trees out of boredom. He's talking to the trees out of boredom. Ox Dharma? You start talking to the trees out of boredom? Oh, because it's sitting here looking at the trees for so long. For so many hours straight. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I can understand that. Silly. Oh. Huh. Okay. Ranking them not talking, huh? Oh, ranking, not talking. Oop, my bad. Right, I understand. That makes sense. Makes more sense. And why would you be talking to him? Weird. Like, oh my god. Alright, man. Uh-huh. Oh! So... there's nothing going on. At the moment, something might happen soon though. I mean, this is really almost over, guys. Like there's 3 hours or 2 hours left. It's already been an hour and 10 minutes throughout this whole thing. It's 8:02 a.m. in the morning. Yep, 8:02 a.m. in the morning. Hold another all-nighter. I'm no stranger at doing that. Like, I can pull all-nighters, like, no problem, you know? I've done it before in my other videos, so, yeah. Well, I gotta take a nap after this. Yeah. Are you tired yet? Am I tired? Well, I have, like, been dozing off a while ago, if you remember. Yeah, I was dozing off a while ago. Right now, at the moment, guess I'm okay. Not as tired as I was earlier. Yep. I used to sleep in the woods as a teen for fun. You used to sleep in the woods as a teenager. Really? That's creepy, dude. Sleeping in the woods for fun? How did that go? Like, did you get any anxiety? Felt like you were being watched in the woods? I mean, chances are, yeah, you would be watched. Probably would be watched in the woods by some other animal or creature. Like, while you're sleeping, you have animals in the trees just looking at you and laying there on the floor, probably. Possibly. It's a possibility, I have no doubt about it. It's just a probability, but not guaranteed that, but yeah. It seems likely. I'm still alive, lol. And not really. Just... Huh. Oh, just noises now and again. Yeah, noises. Of course you hear noises. Like, hey, crickets chirping, birds chirping, the crickets chirping in the background. The ambient air in the background, all the ambience. Yeah, pretty much. I get it. Like what we're hearing right now. Like that. And then there's the trapper, you know? Yeah, and then there's the trapper. The trapper was just stalking us. It looked like a silhouette, so we couldn't tell what it was. Sound like the trapper. Could have been. Or not. I mean, the trapper is based off of Jason, so yeah. Out of inspiration, the trapper is based off of Jason Voorhees. He does kind of the same stuff as Jason. The trapper kind of does, like, brutal strength. I mean, come on, that's a Jason Voorhees thing. Brutal strength, busting through a wall, just like plowing through everything as he's just moving forward in his rage mode. It's part of brutal strength when you think about it. Like a rage mode thing. If nothing happens in the next hour, I'm going the pub, lol. You're going the what? The pub? Or the pub, lol. Oh. I don't know why I didn't see the guy that was standing here earlier. God dang it. Well, the look, I feel like I did kind of see it, but I didn't really notice it, to be honest. Right. It happens. Oh well. Hey! What the frick? I saw that! Someone opened the door and then shut it. You guys all saw that, right? You opened the freaking door! The door to the shed! They opened it and then slammed it. Yeah, the door opened. Ooh, there you go. Something actually happened. Truffles. It opened and slammed. What is that supposed to mean? That's the first time we see that thing open and then finally close. The first time out of this whole goddamn room. Like, good lord, man. Door opened. Who edited this video for 12 hours, lol? Yeah, who edited the video for 12 hours? Good point, man. Good point. Good lord. The edit needed 12 hours. Wonder how much they got for doing it. How much do they make for doing it? They get paid, I guess. Or whatever, I imagine. What? Unless we just did it for the heck of it. Like, I don't know. Man. Yep. Yeah. Dude, I think I saw something move over here. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I think I saw something move. Right here. I was circling on screen. I could be mistaken. And then my eyes are playing tricks on me. Nah! Because I've been staring at this for so long. I did this all in the video for 12 hours straight. Good God, man, what the frick? It was quite something, I'll be honest with you. Getting through all this was quite interesting. Honestly. Quite eventful, even if it took a long time. Yeah, I knew, man. Interesting. Do I regret doing it? Eh. I can't really say I really don't. At the same time, it's like, what the heck? Why did it was go on for this long? Because I didn't know what to expect from the stream. I didn't know it was going to happen like this. Nope. I didn't. What? This is an unorthodox stream. Not a community stream, not like a normal, like, chapter reveal, like, stream or anything like that. It's just so weird. Staring at a... the shaft, or what's it called? It's weird. Huh. Yeah. Still hear crickets. I mean, I guess it's a moonlight, and it's still dark out. It's not completely dark, like pitch dark. Could be a moonlight, you know, like a full moon or something. Maybe, maybe not. Like whatever this is. I can't believe I'm doing this. Hold on. I gotta go to the restroom. I can't believe I'm getting up to go to the restroom here. Be right back, guys. This will be really quick, though. I hope I don't miss anything. I'm back. Yeah, I chose to let it. I chose to leave it like this, so you guys could see everything while I was gone. Yeah, I chose to leave it like this so you guys could see everything. I could hear everything. So I didn't hear anything that I otherwise missed. Nothing was playing, so I didn't hear anything. If something did happen, I would have heard it through my headphones. I still had my headphones on when I went to the restroom. Yeah, risky toilet break, you could say that. But I got it taken care of. I finished. I could hear everything. Nothing was going on. Did you use the... What? Whale water shooter? Yes, of course I did. What? Wow! Freaking weird. I'll tell you. I think I saw something move. Yeah, it shows to let you guys were able to watch everything while I was in the restroom. You could see everything that was going on screen. So even if I did miss something, I could hear, because I heard everything. And, well, I even heard you guys send a message. So yeah, in the comments on the chat. Yep. I didn't miss a single thing. luckily. Hey, it's almost 2 hours in. Yeah, almost 2 hours in. Would you say it's almost over? Huh? Like it's been 13 hours? Oh, look! Started streaming in, look here, 12 hours ago. See here? It says 12 hours ago. 12 hours ago. Literally, it says here. You guys see it, right? Right here. 12 hours ago. Right there. 12 hours ago. Yeah. The previous video that I ended and I stopped watching just to do this video, part 2 video, would have already reached its limit, you know? 12 hours. That's the limit. No YouTube video can record past 12 hours. Yep. So, this YouTube video, this video we're watching right now, here on YouTube, it exceeded its limit. You can't go beyond 12 hours. All this stuff is probably not being recorded at all on YouTube. Nope, it's not being recorded at all. Because you can't record past 12 hours. That's the limit. That's why I started this part 2 video that you're watching right now. And this isn't still part of part 1. It's part 2 for a reason. So I can still record and see all of this. Yeah. Unless they create a highlight, you know, create a highlight video where you'll highlight all this. That'll otherwise would not get recorded in the actual stream itself alone. Yep. So it can go longer. Yeah, it can. It can go longer, but it will never get recorded. Because you can't record past 12 hours. 12 hours is the limit. 12 hours is the limit a video can be on YouTube. I've got a video in my liked playlist that is 1,050 hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, a video on YouTube can't exceed more than 12 hours. It has been 12 hours since this stream started. And this video we're watching right now is a part 2 to the first video. So if we were still seeing this through the first video, none of this would be, of what we saw, all of this that we just saw probably would not get recorded if this was still in part 1. And this is part 2 of me continuing this from what we were watching, we're still watching. We just continued over into a part 2 from what we were already doing in part 1. We just continued, that's all. Into a second part, because it couldn't fit. You can't fit all of that in part 1, so I had to break it up into two separate videos. That's why I did this second video here, because it exceeded 12 hours. I usually end the video before 12 hours. I end the video around 10 or 11 hours, because it got too long. It's reaching its limit, video limit. But yeah. Anything on Twitter? Let's check. Or X. Hey, you can check Instagram and that's me Twitter. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, I guess it's all kind of the same. Let's see here anyway. And look, there it is. Click on that. Ow! We saw this here already. We saw this video already. Yeah, we saw that. The pregnated tree. Oh, we got hit by a pregnant tree, man. Oh! That's gotta leave a lark. Like, what is this? What am I seeing here? The guy sleeping in a sleeping bag and the dude has 2 shovels. Got gas and all this stuff here. This is all inside the shed, right? We saw someone open the door and shut it. Yeah, this is all that's left. It's just this. So there's nothing new. There's that. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Ah, this is weird. I'm just like reposting them. This one's weird. Got that. And that's the, yeah. Hey! Yeah! That's the, yeah! This is the shack. Right here. It's the food, live food. Ah! Yep, all right. Yeah. Oh! Oh, it's the fog. Ha! I thought I saw movement over here and over here. It's just the fog. The fog. Alright. Oh. Movement from the fog in those certain areas. Yeah. Not on Twitter. Yeah. Hey, it's almost 13 hours. Almost 13 hours. Yeah. And you think this is almost over, right? Let's see, man. Quite interesting. I can't believe they did this, you know? Such a weird stream. Ha! 0000 still live, as it says in the top corner here. Of the title of the video is weird. Weird title of the video. Ah! Is there someone standing here? Right here? What is that? No, never mind. Yep. What? You are gonna dream of the cabin. Ah! You think I'm gonna dream of the cabin? Oh, I'm gonna have a dream of the cabin. Really? What makes you think I'm gonna dream of the cabin? Because I've been sitting here staring at it for 13 hours straight? Good point. If I'm staring at this freaking thing, hey, I think we know what the new killer is. The cabin. The cabin is the new killer. The new killer is this cabin. This cabin itself is the killer. We saw on the character select screen earlier in one of the comments, yeah, they said this thing was the killer. This cabin here is the killer. What? No. The killer's a cabin, the house. Funny. Exactly that, lol. Just don't sleep. Why don't sleep? Like Freddy Krueger's gonna come to get me? Freddy Krueger. A Nightmare on Elm Street? A Nightmare? Freddy Krueger? Gonna come get me if I don't sleep? Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4. Lock your doors. 5, 6. Grab your crucifix. 7, 8. Stay up late. 9, 10. Never sleep again. That's the nursery rhyme. 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4. Lock your doors. 5, 6. Grab your crucifix. 7, 8. Stay up late. 9, 10. Never sleep again. Yeah. That's the music. That's kind of creepy. The theme music for Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the music. Dear Mimic, the guy was trying to warn you. Oh, hold on. Dire Mimic, you say. Ha! What? Stupid tick, pardon. When survivors run into Killer Shack. The Shack eats them. The Shack eats them. Yes, the Shack is the killer. Everyone dies in the human Shack. Ah! That's the new killer, everybody. It's the Shack itself. It's a dire mimic. We got a mimic killer after all. The killer's a mimic. The killer is a mimic. Hey, we got a mimic killer after all. People have been asking for a mimic killer. Yeah, people have been asking for a killer that's a mimic. And we got one. Wait, isn't that the unknown? The unknown's a mimic, right? Like, it's very uncanny valley, though. What the hell? The unknown crawls across the floor. It's code for go to sleep. Right. What? So they'll say the insects were secretly a code or something. The guy was trying to warn you. Well, dire mimic. Right. Ha! Yeah, Bitches is almost over. It's almost 13 hours. Why the number 13? And everyone thinks it's Jason because the number 13, man. We're about to find out. It's almost 13 hours. Almost 2 hours into this video here. If this goes on for 2 hours, otherwise it's just 1 hour only. It's already exceeded 12 hours, man. Huh. Look here. Huh. Yeah. Started streaming. Huh. Hey. Started streaming. Yeah. Hey. Excuse me. Hey. Hey. 12 hours ago. It literally says 12 hours ago right here. Yeah. It says 12 hours. See that? 12 hours! Excuse me. Look here. 12 hours! That's the limit a video can be on YouTube. You can't exceed more than 12 hours. Well, it doesn't record anymore. It can go beyond 12 and just won't record past 12. What's that? Ah. 21,232 viewers watching right now. Yeah. Who's singing the nursery rhyme or Nightmare on Elm Street? If nothing happens at the 13th hour, people will give up. What? Why I gotta say that? What the hell? You were saying? You were saying truffles? Truffles? That was the entity. Holy crap, man. Frank Stone. Frank Stone? So you're saying that was Frank Stone standing in the distance and just like stalking us? Please, Frank Stone, lol. You wanted to do Frank Stone. Ah! Oh my god. I mean, okay. That's an anniversary chapter? Frank Stone? What? I don't know. What kind of chapter is that? I don't see. But yeah, you could say that was Frank Stone. It looked like it. I just don't want Jason, lol. Oh. You don't want him at all ever? Why not? I mean, we already have Jason. He's got a mask that's not a hockey mask, and he wears overalls. Oh, he also places bear traps on the floor, so yeah. Hey, he has like a machete already. That's Jason. Yeah, that's our Jason in Dead by Daylight. Of course, I'm talking about the Trapper. The Trapper is basically Jason, who is inspired by Jason. The Trapper is an inspiration from the freaking Jason Voorhees, guys. Of course he is. Entry is the playable killer. Oh, excuse me. Entity. Oh. Wait. The entity is a playable killer, huh? The entity. Locked? Wait. Ha. Looks kinda like the Stranger Things spider. Oh, the Stranger Things spider thing? Oh, you mean the, shoot, I forgot what it's called. I know what you mean by Stranger Things, though. Frank Stone is totally a spider in the sky. That's not Frank Stone. Silly. Well, I know that's not Frank Stone. And then I have to finish the game, Frank Stone. Third Vecna Killer. Oh, come on. There's no third Vecna Killer. Really? What? Ah. D tier? Like, what? Ah! Weird. Entity is the playable killer, D tier, you're saying. Third Vecna Killer, oh, come on. Frank Stone Entity is also Spider Thing. Oh, no, it's not. You mean the, I forgot what it's called. Spider Thing. Here we go. If they release a P2B after this, people will be too tired to play it. You have a point. A very good point, dude. A very good point. Yeah. Too tired to play it, man. I think you mean the Mind Flare, right? The Mind Flare? Nicholas Spawn. You're talking about the Mind Flare. Or they at least call it the Mind Flare in Stranger Things. Right? Just don't sleep, you're saying. Just don't sleep. Why? What bad thing will happen? You say it like we're in a horror movie. Don't sleep. Just mind flare. Yes, mind flare. You remember the mind flare? It's like a hive mind. It's a hive mind with all the Demogorgon. But hey, what? Hey, excuse me. Hey, all the demo puffers? Yeah. Hey. The demo puppies. Demo dog. The demo dogs. Demo dog. The demo dog. Demo dog. Demogorgon. Demo dogs. Like Dustin was saying that in the show. Dustin Henderson from Stranger Things. I like playing as Dustin in Stranger Things in the Dead by Daylight. Oh boy. Mind flare from the abyss. The mind flares from the abyss. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. It's called the abyss. The abyss, remember? The abyss? If you watch the show, you're talking about the abyss. That's what the mind flare is. I guess. They call it the mind flare. Because they're mainly after Dungeons and Dragons things. Yeah. We got this. Ah. Huh. I saw a fog over here. You see that? And now it's gone. Oh, now the fog is over here. Alright, nothing else. It's still this. Still that. Nothing new. 20 minutes. It'll be 3 hours. Wait, excuse me, 13 hours. An hour and 49 minutes. It'll be 2 hours. Well, 2 hours for this video. Including the hours from the previous video, that's a total of 13 hours. 2 hours that are in this video compared to the rest of the 10 hours or 11 hours or whatever. It's like 10 hours from the previous video. And my headphones sound like they're about to die in the recharge. They like charged me. Oh, recharge my hearing batteries. No, not my hearing batteries, my headphones. Oh, it says like they're dying. They said charge me. You get 3D sound from the headphones? Do I get 3D sound from the headphones? Well, they're bone conductive. I mean, they're pretty good. I guess you could say that? I'm not sure how I would answer that as a yes or no question. Hard to say whether it's a yes or no. It just sounds really good though. Yeah. Oh, can you tell if something is behind you? With my headphones? I guess I could. Although, usually when I hear something, I normally can't tell which direction the sound is coming from. Just in general, not through the headphones, but in general, I guess. Oh, that's just my own hearing, apparently. Weird. Always wanted to try them. Oh, the bone-conducted headphones? I'm sure you could. Depends on your hearing, you know? How well is your hearing? How is your hearing in general? Everyone's hearing is different, you know? Of course. No one has the same identical hearing. My hearing is different from yours, without a doubt, you know? No, that's my point. Everyone has your own unique sense of hearing. I have no special awareness, lol. Oh, excuse me. You have no spatial awareness, I see. I hear you. I get it. And I falling asleep? Not really. You could say that. It's all good. They were almost over, you know? It's almost almost 13 hours. 13 hours in the studio, dude. I think we kinda almost seen everything, you know? It's getting to that point. We hope it's almost over, you know? Oh, right. We hope it's almost over. Dude, it'll be 9 o'clock a.m. 9 o'clock a.m., dude. So it's over at 9 o'clock a.m. Hold on. This started at 9 p.m., so it ends at 9 o'clock a.m.? Started at 9 and ends at 9. But 9 p.m. till 9 a.m. Wow. Really? What are the odds? I guess I planned that this whole time. Fall asleep. Uh-oh. We hope it's almost over. Yeah, here you go. I feel you, Truffles. The world... Huh. Excuse me. Huh. 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 Excuse me. Huh. The world on Truffles. Ah! Did you hear that? This is it. It's time. Here we go. You guys hear that? Okay, that sounds like something straight out Slenderman. I'm not kidding. This sounds like something out of Slenderman. The audio, the chirping of the crickets. If you played Slender the 8 Pages, that's what this sounds like right now. I'm dead serious. Because I remember it sounding like this in Slender the 8 Pages. The audio is just like it. Sounds like it right now. And they are chirping crickets. That noise. You hear that? Who do I hope for? To be honest, I don't really know. I never really had, like, I mean, hey, even if it's not in the anniversary chapter, it could be some later chapter in the future, you know? That's what I think. I think even if it's not in the anniversary chapter, even if it's not Jason in the anniversary chapter, Jason could probably come up in a chapter in the future. Like maybe this November, because there's a Friday the 13th this November. So Jason will be there if it's not the anniversary, you know? Which I'm okay with. I mean, it's gonna happen at some point, you know? It's fine. It doesn't actually when they show up and just still turn it up. I'm not kidding when I say this sounds like Slenderman. The audio in the background sounds like Slenderman, guys. If you played Slender the 8 pages, you know this audio sounds like it. Where you hear crickets chirping, you hear this loud ambient noise right now. That's what this sounds like. Yes, I played Slender the 8 pages, and I recognize the audio right now, strikingly similar right now, as it gets louder and louder. Just like in Slender. Yes, I remember playing Slender. You are right. Yes, see how this sounds similar? The crickets, there were crickets in the 8 pages. We can try to find 8 pages. The audio gets louder and louder and louder as you keep finding pictures and in pages. If you guys remember. That's what it sounds like. Hey, they did Slenderman. They're staring at us. Why we kept seeing that static constantly thrown up on the screen throughout this whole thing. Maybe that is Slenderman. You know? Maybe it is. Who knows? Isn't it Slenderman 13th anniversary too? It is? You alright, yeah. Yeah, I remember playing Slender. I asked you guys if you want to see me play that game again. I haven't gotten a response from any of you guys if you want to see me play it again. So I have not returned to that game ever since. Crazy, man. It was still fun though, playing it. Yeah. At the time when I tried it. It's suspense. Yeah. It's a suspenseful game. There's 10 minutes left. Ah! This ambience sounds like Slender. I like how they had the unknown at one point. I'm not kidding. This sounds like the ambience I get from it on Slender the 8 pages. With the crickets chirping and the ambient audio gets louder and louder. I don't know. It 1,000,000% is. You can tell this is the same sound. It's the same ambient sound. With the crickets chirping in the background. It sounds exactly like it. It does sound like it. This build-up is insane right now. 1,000,000% is. You guys recognize what I'm talking about. It sounds exactly like it. The crickets, this build-up of ambient, like you're on an airplane. It's like you're on an airplane, man. Slenderman nap would be good. Oh, Slenderman nap, yeah. We're in a forest. Slenderman is in a forest, right? Yeah, Slenderman's in the forest with tall trees. That's why people thought this was Slenderman, other than Jason. Tall trees, Slenderman's in the forest, tall trees. But it's too vague, it could still be anyone else though. A deeply dense, a deeply dense forest would be so peak. Right. Kind of like what we're seeing right now. A little bit, yeah. You guys can hear me okay, right? Not too loud? Is it louder than me? You guys can hear me okay? I don't want to turn it down. I want you guys to still be able to hear it. It's all good? Okay, glad. You're perfect. Not too loud, but just enough to hear over the noise. Yeah, I like that. Great. So it's almost equal, you know? The sound of my voice and the noise in the background, it's as equal, I guess. Not too quiet, not too low. That's how I always tried to get it. Or had trouble doing that. What the heck? There's lightning! Thunder and lightning, are you kidding me? Did you guys see something there? I thought I saw something, but... You're perfect. Not too loud, but just enough to hear over the noise, yeah. What the hell? Dang, there was definitely an image in that light. You saw it? I saw it too, but I couldn't make out what it was. Behind you, Alex. Turn around. What? What? Shut up. Watch it do like Slender Man. This alien build-up, man. Reddit will have it probably. Right. Get on the floor. Everybody. Walk to the dinosaur. Oh my god. The heck, Nick. Dude, this is tense. It's a tense build-up. That's what we're experiencing right now. I want to build up so much hype, man. This wait, finally almost over. Then watch the time, oh my god. Ah! Sorry. Oh my god. Sounds like Slender Man. This. But everything in the background, the crickets. It's like I'm playing the 8 pages all over again. Oh god. The bait and switch. All these basics. I see what you're saying there, yeah. All these basics. Right. Dude, they are teasing us. Like hard. Behavior and active. What the heck, man? I like how this sounds exactly like Slender in 8 pages. Like it's dead obvious. Anything in the background, man. Can't believe Slender would do the anniversary chapter. Like no freaking way. If it is or not, who knows? We're about to find out here. This suspense is killing me. Show it already, man. The heck, man? You guys all saw that, right? I thought I saw something. The lightning. It's like getting closer. Just like Slenderman. It's getting closer. Lots of respect if they chose Slenderman. He needs to be in the roster. Yeah, I get you. I hear you on that. I hear you, Ryan. Who knows, man? Who knows? I mean, you could still end up in the game in some future chapter if it's not this one, you know? Don't give up hope. There's always another chapter. It doesn't have to be just this chapter. Keep that in mind. Even if it's not Jason for the anniversary, it can be Jason in November. As there's a Friday the 13th of November, or in some other distant future chapter. Point is, they said they got a lot of big nature stuff going on this year and such. God, this ambience. Like a dead giveaway. So I guess the entity somehow got Slenderman and pulled him in here. It's psychological horror. It's psychological horror. Like the Unreal Sadico from the Ringu, psychological horror. Same kind of horror. They're both psychological horror. Oh my god, man. I think I see something. Right here. Is there something right here? In the trees? You know, a lot of evidence pointed to, like, Jason or Slenderman. It pointed to both of them. You know? What if it's a double feature? What if it's both? Slenderman and Jason? Who knows? You know? I mean, that'd be weird. A double feature, like 2 chapters in one? What? That'd be ridiculous. 2 chapters in one. You can't lose serious, man. This is nuts. How long am I gonna build up this hype, man? It's not 3 hours yet. Oh, never mind. I think it's already like past the 13-hour mark. It's getting there, I guess. Still build up. I actually kind of nearly jumped the thunder and lightning. And my headphones died. It's alright, I can take them off. I can still hear even through my speakers. It's fine. Yeah, I still hear it though. It went out through my headphones, but still pretty good though, to be honest, on my end over here. Yeah, I still hear it. Big time. Oh yeah. Okay, I go, said good night. What? It's about to reveal something here. You're about to leave? The heck, man? Those freaking crickets chirping, man. Oh my god. Ah, yeah, look at that. I mean, look at the woods and everything. It gives off the same vibe as Slenderman. The way the woods look right now. The way the woods look right now. Yeah, the way the woods look. How nice sleep though, Nick. Yeah. How's a nice sleep though? To actually, I don't know. Yeah. Nick. Oh! What is that? There's literally something right there. I'm not kidding. You all see it, right? I think I just saw something right here. Like right here in the dead center where I'm circling right now. Oh my god. Wow. Do I hear? Oh, hear it? A Slender Man or something? Screen is shaking. Really? Yeah. Yeah, and it's ramping up faintly in the background. They do that in Slender in the 8 pages, where the music ramps up, it gets louder and louder and louder. Oh my god! What the frick? What the frick? What is this? Whose hand is it? What? Wow. Really? Oh, that was a long video. That's it. Damn. I like how they did that, actually. What the fuck? What? The way they did that? What the heck? Oh, they pulled a red herring on us. Why was that so much like Slenderman? Why did they do that? Only to throw us off to make us think it's Slenderman, and yet it shows Jason instead. The second I saw it in the shanty, I'm like, what? I knew it was Jason the second I saw it in the shanty. And then you see the mask, I'm like, no! It's actually Jason! Oh, wow. I think I actually 100 saw him. New tweet. Oh, dude, that was, I know. The audio, the sound effects, why did they throw a red herring at us and making us think it was It was Slenderman the entire time. You can see that, right? The build-up, the rant build-up music. It sounds just like Slenderman. Only to then show Jason. Wow, how they did that. That's like a red herring. 13 hours to that. Yes, this was 13 hours. 13 hours. Could have been an email. An email. Wow. Dude, let's watch that again. You guys want to see that again? No, not from the very beginning. Just when Jason shows up. I'm gonna click on that again. Just when Jason shows up. Only when he shows up on screen. Oh, yeah, that was something. So the cabinet. I fast forward to it. I just want to see that again real quick. Look, there it is. So wait, we're seeing through Jason's eyes the entire time? Is that it? We're seeing through his eyes the entire time, throughout the entire stream, for 13 hours straight. I think that's the idea. See, look. The way they do that. The hair, the jacket, that all looks like Jason. This all looks like stuff for Jason. Literally, all this stuff. There's the machete. Oh my god, man. They actually did it. There's this mask. Look at that, hockey mask. Why did I do that? Ah! What the heck, man? I can't believe they did that, seriously. What the heck, man? Why, man? What the heck behavior? They pulled a red herring on us. Every bit of that to the build-up felt like Slenderman. They purposely made you think you're Slenderman and then throwing Jason at you. That's literally what I got from that. Why did they use the same ambient 100% sounds like Slenderman, only to then throw a curveball at you and trick you? Nope, it's Jason, not Slender. All these evidence pointing towards the fact that it seemed like it was both Slenderman and Jason. Hey, maybe you'll get Slenderman like later on, as a chapter in the future, even if it's not during the anniversary chapter. You know, I don't doubt it. It could still happen. Yeah, don't give up hope. Hey, it could still happen. Even if it doesn't happen for the anniversary chapter, it'll probably happen in some chapter in the future. I feel like it's likely to happen at some point, you know? At some point. We finally got Jason in this game. Like, what the heck, man? Like, just wow, couldn't have been an email. Yeah, absolutely. The unknown wanted nothing to do with Jason that whole time. I know, the unknown. Like, help me. The unknown. Yeah, I saw the unknown. I think the unknown. Dude. So basically, we're staring through Jason's eyes for 13 hours straight. I think that's the whole idea of what was going on. Because then we're seeing through his perspective. We see the hand. The second you see the hand and that jacket, you know it's what Jason. And then you see the machete, the build-up, you know it's him. Then the hockey mask. And then they top it off. the that sound effect that it does. Yeah. Imagine hearing that as this terror radius. We're gonna hear that as this terror radius. You know, that's his terror radius. Ah! Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's nuts, man. June 16th, at least, we got a actual release date. It said June 16th? Oh, really? Hey, look, there's me. Look, that's me. See? That's me right there. This thumbnail, that's me. That's this video. That's funny. The thumbnail. That's the video there. This thumbnail says new teaser. Oh, it's to Jason or Slenderman. Yeah. That was just nuts, guys. Wow. Just wow. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that for 13 hours straight. Oh, 13 hours adds to it, man. What the hell, man? Just, wow. Alright, hold on, let's see here. Anything on here? There's the cabin, the shack or whatever. There's this. Like, I don't understand what this has to do with Jason. Okay. The shovels, this bench and the sleeping bag, that's Jason's sleeping bag or whatever. All of this, it's Jason's stuff. All of that, yeah, it's Jason's stuff. What? We still see Jason in this picture? Or something? Now that we know it's him, though? Yeah, what we still see him there? Weird. That's so weird, man. Stop peeking, as turns out it's Jason. They finally got Jason Voorhees in freaking Dead by Daylight. Seriously. I still can't believe he's actually in the game right now. I'm not kidding. I still can't believe it's real. Like, he's actually in the game. We were seeing through his eyes the entire time. I like how you said, yeah, why? The unknown wanted nothing to do with Jason the whole time. I like how you said that. And he runs off the screen over there like, I just want to deal with Jason. What? He's afraid of Jason, the unknown? What? That's like June, where? Did you get an email about it or something? June 16th. At least we got a actual release date. Yeah, nice. What did Jason have to do with the pregnant tree? I had no idea why he had anything to do with the pregnant tree. What the heck, man? The pregnant tree. That is such a weird tease, man. Like, what the heck? Behavior active. The fact that they did that. Like, just wow, man. Just wow. Oh my god. What the heck, man? I can't believe they did that. What does this have to do with Jason? This right here. I guess the guy is running through the woods, trying to avoid him, and then he gets smacked across the head and he gets hit by him like a machete. Probably that's what happened here. I would have to guess after seeing that. Like, this is his bed. Those are like his shovels and everything. That's what this is supposed to be teasing him. Yeah. That's like his shack, I guess. Yeah, that's his shack. It's supposed to be his own little, like, shack or whatever this is. Killer shack. It's Jason's shack. The fact that they got him in here, man. I still can't believe it. Still can't believe it right now. It's real. It's freaking real, man. Huh. Yeah. You all saw that camera move too, right? Did production approve this? We may have lost the camera crew. Help. Look, it says, we may have lost the camera crew. Help. Lost the camera crew. Oh, man. Oh, camera? The camera? You can only see Slenderman on the camera? You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Because Slenderman only appears on the camera. You can't see him other than through the camera. Yeah, Slenderman. But yeah, he could probably still show up, you know, in a future chapter. Why is there so much ambience? Straight up seems like it was Slenderman. They threw a red herring at us. They tricked us into thinking it's Slenderman, only to then reveal it's Jason. Just wow, man. Man, what the heck? I like how you said that about the unknown and Jason. I don't know what it has to do with the targeting tree, but I like how we now know this little house here, this little shed, is Jason's shed. Yeah, it's his shed. My God. Like, dude, come on. That, like, I can't believe they did that. Wow, man. Just, wow. Unbelievable. I gotta check my email. You said you got an email for it or something? We'll check in the email. Unbelievable, man. It's real. Hey, to top it off, they do the Of course they would do that. To top it off, to finish it off. After the build-up and everything. The whole build-up of thinking it's Slenderman, that's to throw us off. How they threw us off like that? What the frick, man? Man, I was actually kind of hoping it was Slenderman, to be honest. And there's like Jason, like, holy crap, it's actually Jason! Ah! Dude, that's cool. It looks like Jason Universe, you know? That's what that logo looked like. That logo looked like the Jason Universe logo. Yeah, that's what it looked like. You guys noticed. Dead by Daylight X Jason. Just Jason. It doesn't say Friday the 13th. Just Jason instead. It's probably because, like I said, one of the creators, they owned the first movie, okay? Hold on. They own the rights to the first movie and the title Friday the 13th. But the other writers, okay, the other owners, they own the rights to, like, Adult Jason and all the other Friday the 13th movies after the first movie. Yeah, from the second movie leading up to the last movie. They own everything after the first movie, basically. Oh, that's what they said, unless I'm mistaken. The two writers, when they finally got this whole licensing issue, like, settled out of the way. Yeah. That's the good, man. I wouldn't be surprised if what we were seeing there is probably the map, okay? The map. That's probably the new map. What we were seeing there with the shack, that's probably the new map. The new map for Jason. Like, oh, it's like a camp, you know, with all the trees and everything. Kind of like but I don't see Crystal Lake anywhere, but yeah, it's probably still a campsite. Yeah, it's a campsite where you see the fire pit, a campfire in the distance. So I'm like, that fireworks, everything was shown throughout the whole thing. The big tease, man. That's like the biggest tease they ever did there. What a build-up. What a build-up. What a build-up. Wow, man. I still can't believe that. I'm trying to check something here. Yeah, I did get an email for it. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Ah! My email is just saying, like, ha! It's just saying, hey, grab the suit. Hey, the stream is happening now. Yeah. It just shows the shack and it says tune in. You'll want to see this for yourself. Something's unfolding and it's better seen live. Tune in. You click on tune in. I'll text you the video, yeah. I can't believe they did that. Yeah! It's true, the entire stream is not saved. Look at that. You guys look, on the actual website, do you see the stream anywhere? No, it's not here. It's not here. They couldn't save it because it exceeded 13 hours. See, it's nowhere. The VOD could not be saved. You can't save a VOD if it exceeds 13 hours on YouTube. Sure, you probably could save it on Twitch, but not here on YouTube. That's why it's still showing the older one and not the new one. Yeah, there's this thing. That. All the 13. It's Jason, man. Oh, God. The fact they did that. I can't believe they finally got Jason. The last piece of the puzzle, you know? The last, killer that finally ended up in Dead by Daylight, along with all the other killers that are already in there. The last big name. Well, all that's left, I guess, is Pennywise, you know? Oh, Pennywise or, I guess, Candyman. Those are the only two I can think of left that are not in the game. That's the biggest one I get. Seemed like it was Jason. Did Jason have to do with the pregnant tree? I had no idea. Right. I already read that. So, yeah. That was nuts. That's something, guys. I was trying to see if I can find more information about it, so I don't know. I mean, the reason I'm not showing what my email, because, well, I don't want to show my email on screen. I don't want to, don't need to show that. There's some personal information and such. That's why I didn't show the email that I got that had to do with the cabin, you know? Yeah, you see the cabin, it says tune in. I could show it on screen, but I don't know. Hold on, let me see there. Is it? Okay, or... yeah. Oh, they don't want to show this on screen. Yeah. I thought I wouldn't show it on screen, it's just... oh, there's some personal information inside there. That's why I don't show my email on screen. The email itself, it says grab the suit. The stream is happening now. It shows that same picture with the cabin. It says you'll want to see this for yourself. Something's unfolding, and it's better seen live. And it says tune in. That button that says tune in, the red button that says tune in. It's the whole live stream itself that we just sat through watching for 13 hours. Yeah, it's just the cabin. I was just telling you what it looked like. We've already seen what it looks like. It's just an email. That was weird, man. Huh. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. What? Frank Stone is gonna be added, but he was confirmed to be a legendary skin for Trapper later. Right, okay. I understand. I think I remember hearing about that. Dude, I wonder how his gameplay is gonna be. Probably gonna have like a rage mode or something, you know? Jason having a rage mode. Rage leader. Wait. What? Excuse me. Half-Life owes its existence to one of the game. To one of the game. To one of, excuse me, one of the game industry's most formative figure. No. What? No. Not Gabe Newell, the other guy. I know something in the email talking about Half-Life owes its existence to one of the game industry's most formative figures. No, not Gabe Newell, the other guy. It shows a picture of Gabe Newell with this other person. Oh, it's in my email. I don't know. Just something that, hey, PC Gamer, my email. I was trying to see if I can find something related to the Dead by Daylight thing. I'm gonna go to the website. Is there something on it in the website? Probably, right? Alright, and that was nuts. Hang on, I'll read what you said in a sec. That's funny. Today's Friday, right? Or it was Friday. But it's not the 13th of Friday. I can't believe they did that, man. What the frick? I still can't believe they did that. Wow. The second you see the hand and the jacket, I felt like my soul or whatever just left my body, you know, like kind of jumped out of my body there for a sec, you know? Felt like my soul or whatever just jumped out of my body for a sec. The second I saw that arm in his hand. I knew that was Jason's arm and hand. And then you see the machete. And then you see the mask. And then finish off with the kick. Nah. What the heck? God dang it, man. I don't know whether I like that or I hate the interactive for teasing us with Slender Man, only for it to just do Jason. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Like I said, I would have been fine if it was either one of them. And it turned out to be Jason instead, though. I was like, alright. I guess we'll see Slender Man later on in a future chapter. It might be in a chapter later on this year instead of in the anniversary. Maybe he's the second, he's not the first runner-up, he's the second one to come in. Who knows if Pennywise, like, shows up, too, in a future chapter. Who knows? You know? Who knows? Hang on, let me read what you guys said in the chat. I was trying to get through my email and see if I can, you know, find anything in my email related to the whole Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna check the website, actually. See if I find more on the website. Alright, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. 16, got an actual thing. Like, what did Jason have to do with the pregnant tree? I don't know. Why is there a pregnant tree? The forest, everything. I like how all the evidence they threw at us was literally heavily implying it was both either Jason or Slenderman. but towards the end, the whole ambient sound effects, spot on. That was Slenderman. All spot on Slenderman. They purposely, I feel like they literally tried to throw a red herring. They did a red herring. They threw us off to trick us. They had to. Because that's what that all felt like. What the heck, man? Blew it. Nope. Hello, Trapper, already as a Frank Stone legendary mask. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. I remember. I mean, that's a mask of Frank before he died. Yeah, before he died. The legendary skin would be the. Hey, excuse me, stupid tick. Hit that. Would be the demon version at the end, right? The demon version at the end of the game, which, I'll be honest, I had yet to complete the game. Finish the game. I started a video on it, you remember? Huh. Okay, gotcha. Do that, be pretty cool. Full cosmetic Frankstone. Yeah, guys are talking about in the chat, I see. I wish it would have been. Hold on. Huh. It would have been. Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow? Really? Dang. I think that'd be pretty neat. I'd like that. Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. The dude with a token for a head. I'd like that actually. Sup, kid? I'm back, I know. Hey, nice to see you, Zayden. And Ichabod Crane is the survivor. Huh? Ichabod Crane is the survivor? How do you know that? Hey, Zayden, did you see the reveal? They showed it. You saw it, right? I gotta show you. You didn't see it. Did you hear every word I said on who it is when you walked in? You heard what I said, who it was, right? Or you listen? You probably already knows that after everything I was talking and saying this whole time. Of course, I kind of want to show it again so you could see it, Jaden. Jaden K Gamer. Oh, excuse me, Zayden. Yeah, I said, what the say your name was? What the heck, man? Would be the survivor from, right, Sleepy Hollow in the Headless Horseman. Right, I see you. Huh. Huh. Yeah. Huh. It could have Crane? Yeah, that would be the survivor. I could see that. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Oh my freaking god, man. Ah, look at this, see? You see that? Video unavailable. This video's private. Okay, they made it private. Home to it, go to home. They made the video private. Alright, so... Ha! 10th year killer reveal. Plus, yeah, see. That's Ott Steinman there. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the website, the actual website for the game, not the YouTube homepage. There's literally nowhere in sight for the live stream because it couldn't be saved, like I said. Hey, what? You had to see it while it was happening. So, I can't go back and rewatch it again, it won't let me. That's still pretty cool though. I'm sure they'll show it again later on. They'll make like a shorter version of it or something. The live stream is so long. I mean, they probably had it up on Twitch. You know, they couldn't say it on YouTube because it exceeded 13 minutes, 13 hours. You can't, a video can't exceed the limit of 12 hours. That's the limit. And it went past 13 hours, so it couldn't save it. We saw everything, but couldn't save it. That's that sad part about it. Yeah. Alright, here we are, the website. I'm gonna show you the website. That's pretty cool though. It was neat how they did that. Alright. Here. Okay. Alright, yes, here. Oh, 10th anniversary. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Hey. Oh. 10th anniversary. Wait. Right. Really. Huh. Hey, excuse me. Come back. Hey. What? Huh. 56, excuse me. Hey. 21 days, 23 hours, 50 minutes, and 53 seconds. This is how much time. Huh. Until Sunday, June 14th, 2026. Schedule. Activities. Yep. Getting here. It's in person. There's a ticket. They got one step ahead. Ah, that's hurt. That's hard on the eyes. That's loot. Collector's loot. Oh, I can't find it anywhere on the website. That's a shame. I want to see if there's more of it on the website. 2 days for just Jason's release. 2 days before? Oh, yeah. Right. The anniversary happens 2 days before Jason's release. Yeah, Jason's release, I think it happens like after or during the anniversary event. Yeah, the anniversary event happens in June. Huh. Yeah. That's the loot, man. Oh my god. Hey. You know. Oh, it just takes me back over here. Oh, whoops. Oh, just over here. Huh. On a different page. I don't know, I thought I could find more, like a news article or something about it. Well, maybe there is. News and Lulia. Latest news. Ha. Ha. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, see? Huh. Yeah. The entity. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. The entity unveiled a guide to Deadline Alien's Eldritch Horror. Ha. Yeah. This article here, whatever, is about the entity itself. Nothing about Jason in here. Sucks, man. Well, I mean, I have it within this live stream, this video. Yeah, when this video is over, you can go through the, like, rewatch this. You can, well, rewatch the point where I see it and react to it. And you guys can see it for yourselves again if you want to watch it again. Because I can't find the actual video and watch it again. That was neat, man. That was the teaser. Alright, so... where did you find information about it? Like, I didn't see an email about it or anything, to be honest. I can't believe they did that. I still can't believe they did that. You pulled a red herring on us. The stream was too long. So they couldn't save it. Ha! Yeah, right? Okay, so... I can't believe they did that, guys. Yeah. Alright. I don't know, I thought I could find more information about it. I guess it was only during that stream. Yeah. And... I guess the only way to do it, or... oh. They still have... oh, yeah, look, there it is again. Really? Yeah, it's inside here. This is... you can only see it through their Twitter, their X or Instagram stuff on it. Like, see all of these. There's the bed, there's the gasoline. That's the... yep, here's a picture of the cabin. Yeah, we actually went inside there. Ah, link in bio. The link is gone, I guess. We lost our patience. I feel like it was well worth. No, that was worth it. All that wait just to see that. I felt like it was. Now that's over and such. That was something. You just have to scroll back through this video when this is over. You can like replay this video and watch the part where I react to it. That's the way we can watch it. There's no way to see the video. It's like the video's taken down or something because it's part of the live stream. The live stream exceeded 13 hours long. You can't save the video that's 13 hours long unless it's just listed as private right now. They're probably trying to cut it out, you know, shorten it and such. They're trying to edit it. Probably. That's probably what they're doing. But yeah. You said there's more stuff on it. But yeah, Zayden K Gamer. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, Jason Voorhees is Dead by Daylight. Oh my god. Like if you saw or not. Wouldn't do this without it yet. Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees in 2v8. Oh! Yeah! Freddy Krueger? Yeah, what? Ha! You mean Freddy versus Jason? That's the movie, Freddy versus Jason. Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees in 2v8. I'd like to see that, to be honest. Who knows when they'll actually do that? That Dizzled, how you doing? Oh, I said your name right. Yeah, that was me, guys. Like, I really can't believe they did that. Oh, there's just over here. Oh. Ha. Ah. Road. Map. Hmm. 2026. No. Oh no, don't say that. Say that, don't say that. Don't say that. What? They say in chat. Ah. Where? How? What's that? Ah! I like how there's so much evidence that latest thinker was, that latest thinker was still Slenderman, even though it wasn't. That's so weird. A lot of it literally gave off the impression that it was Slenderman. Like, a lot of it. Like, wow. Ah, it was. I can only wonder when other Pennywise ever gets in the game at some point. I guess now that's left is Pennywise, you know? Now that we have Jason. Pennywise and, Candyman, or I guess you like Terrifier the Clown or whatever. Art the Clown, Terrifier. Who knows? Those are the only three I can think of right now. Aside from the big ones we already got. Ah, so. Ah! Look at these guys. Enter this. Look. You remember this, right? Look right here. I can hear him. That's the unknown. Did you guys hear the unknown in the background? You just got a survivor at the end there. The unknown. It's funny. Is that, yeah, here's the cottage thing again. Oh my god. So... I think that's really it. There's not much I can really look at now that it's over, you know? I guess it's the Yeah, there's nowhere else to actually watch it other than, I guess, go back and rewatch my reaction. The only way to rewatch it. Who knows? That'd be cool. Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees 2v8. I'd like to see that. So, yeah. That's that. That's it for me. Doing this live reaction to, this teaser. Stop Peeking. It's called Stop Peeking. 0000. Like, still live video. The weird teaser video with a weird title. Like, yeah, all I had to was Stop Peeking. You tune in to see it. Weird, man. Weird how they did that. So, hey, what'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of all this? Is it weird how they pulled a stunt like this just to reveal a teaser of the new chapter? I'm like, what the heck, man? Can't believe they did that. What do you guys think? Yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. After we just saw this and such. So, yeah. I guess you enjoyed this video and or whatever, be reacting to the the thing is, this whole time I was looking to see if I could find a trailer of it or something. Yeah, there's no trailer or anything of it anywhere. That teaser we saw during the live stream, that was the only like trailer, that was it. And now it seems like it's made private, like they moved it. They took it down or something for now. They'll probably put it back up later on, I guess. So, yeah. So, it seems like it. Yeah, they should have said something about it being excuse me, excuse me, should have said something about it. Yeah, being a 12-hour stream, so much bad will because of a lack of communication from them. I guess we can put it that way. You think about it, yeah, I kind of see what you mean by that. Where, I don't know, I didn't know what to expect with it. Whatever their intentions was of doing it, it's just hard to put in words what their intentions were. They wanted to do vague and mysterious. What everything was, like the title, and like how long it was, or where. It's all vague on purpose, what they were doing. But yeah. Still, yeah, I get what you read in the chat. Yeah. I know. Yeah, anyway, I guess you like this video and leave reaction video or leave like back to this teaser for the chapter reveal. Jason Voorhees. Jason. Dead by Daylight. Wow. 2 days after the actual anniversary event when it comes out. 10th anniversary chapter reveal. That's what this whole thing was. Man. There's something. I don't know if I should change the title of the video or the description. Or leave it as is. Considering it's now already revealed on who it was. You know? I guess I'll just leave it as is. Fine. Yeah. I got the frustration in the chat. Alright, well. Excuse me. Look, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna take a nap now. Yeah, I am. Alright, anyway. I guess you enjoyed this video, and let me know whether or not you liked it by smacking the like button. Totally up to you. I guess you're new to my channel and you're seeing this for the first time or whatever, you made it this far in the video. Especially after the previous video I did leading into this part 2 of this video. Yeah. Hey, you want to see more content like this or any other content created on my channel? You know, hold on. Hey. Hey. Excuse me. Hey. Hey. You could subscribe, snack the bell notification so you're notified, you know, whenever I do another upload or live video like this again. I thought I was going to do a video or something on Saturday, but I guess I'll have to postpone it to Sunday, because I'm having to sleep, you know? I'll have to postpone it for Sunday. If I do another live video, it'll happen tomorrow on Sunday, because I'm too tired. It's Sunday, and then Saturday already, and what I was going to do on Saturday, I guess I'll have to post on Sunday. I'm having I don't know, sleep or something right now. Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, you want to keep up with everything across my socials, you know what I'm up to next. Aside from just being here on YouTube, like subscribe and bell notification. You know, and don't miss what happens next in the loop. You know how it is. It's all my socials in the description below. That's if you're new or something. I know a lot of you guys who aren't new and such, you know, I appreciate you guys being here. I mean it. Thanks for joining me as I react through this and solve this. Yeah, good night. See you too, dude. It was nice of you being here, Ryan. Yeah, thanks for being here, Ryan. You have a nice night. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me as I reacted to this and this two-part live. Yeah, this is a two-part live reaction video. Yeah, me live reacting to this Two's reveal of the 10th year anniversary like chapter reveal. That's what this entire video was, and me live reacting to it. Felt like stop picking Livestream. It wasn't really an exact title of what it is. The Two's. Yeah. So yeah. Usually so yeah, you know, socials and description below, gotta keep up with everything, you don't want to stick, gotta, what am I saying? I feel like I left out something that I didn't say that I can't remember what I said. Yeah, so, good night, yeah, thanks, Ryan. Good night to you too. Thanks for lurking, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate the support from the guys, I appreciate the fact that you guys came by and started watching, or, you know, whether you were here since the beginning in part 1 into me continuing this into this part 2 video here. This is part 2 and part 1 was earlier. Part 2 is like 10 hours long, right? Excuse me. Part 1 is like 10 hours long. This is part 2. It was like 3 hours long. This is 3 hours long, part 2. Which, you know, 3 hours long and it's yeah. Literally 3 hours and 10 minutes into this video. That, including the 10 hours in part 1, that's like a total of 13 hours. Yeah, the first part and this part combined adds a total of 13 hours. Yeah, split into 2 separate like YouTube videos rather than one YouTube video. There was one YouTube video, wouldn't be able to save this live stream because live stream was unsavable if it was actually exceeded 13 hours, which it didn't, as I split it into 2 separate videos. We'll have it. But yeah, anyway. Right. Yeah, what the heck? Ah, I gotta get some sleep. I'm dozing off here. What the heck? I feel like I was trying to say something and it slipped my mind. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I have 3 shit from the guys who guys doing here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything I said. So I'm tired and trying to like remember. Yeah, keep in touch. That's the socials or your YouTube. Or if I go live on X, you know, that's all my socials. Find the description down below. You know, just I feel like there's something I didn't say, and now I feel like I'm just saying the same thing, because I can't remember what I said before. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in the next video, live stream, or live video, or whatever I might be doing soon. Who knows? Best on socials or whatever. Yeah, so yeah, excuse me. So I'm dozing off here. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I said everything. Yeah, I said everything. I just feel like there's something else I left out or didn't say. Again, I appreciate the support, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for lurking. I'll see you guys next time. Next live stream or live video, wherever I may be across my socials. Keep in touch. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, but yeah. It was nice talking to all of you guys. I hope to see you guys again in a later time. Yeah. Hope to see a lot of you guys at a later time. Thanks for being there. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I left out something. I can't remember. No. Yeah. Oops. Okay. What am I doing here? I'll see you guys later. Yeah. I don't know what am I doing? Sitting here like I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, okay. Catch you guys later, right? Thanks again for everything. Right. I guess if you guys want to help me, like, you want to support me and help me create so you want to help me out so I can continue creating more content and also do certain things, like, through the content and such, like covering things. And yeah. What am I doing? Ah! Sitting here. Yeah, 30 else this time. I'll catch you guys later. Oh, shoot, I remember what I was trying to say. This slipped my mind. What the frick? Yeah, you wanna support me more or something, or help me out. That'd be appreciated if you guys could support me on my Ko-fi page, which you will find in the description down below this video, or any of my other videos on my channel. That helped out. It helps out so I can continue, like, creating more content or something. Otherwise, there's some things I wouldn't be able to cover because I just wasn't able to. But yeah. Yeah. Right, I feel like I'll put something on my mind with what I'm trying to say. Right, hopefully, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, guys. I can't believe I'm doing what I'm doing right now. That's so weird. Ah! Yeah, what am I doing? Excuse me. What the heck? Yeah. So, right. The what's I trying to say? I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Your support would help me out greatly at being able to create the content I create. There's some things I would be able to cover, you know. I feel like every time I try and say that, I don't finish saying it. I'm sitting there like I'm dozing off, and I can, like, it just leaves my mind. I completely forget what I was trying to say. Like, literally, that's how tired I am. I'm trying to wrap this up. Weird. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Yeah. What am I doing? I don't even apologize, but that's fine. What's I trying to say? Right. Yeah. Well. Uh, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. That's like what I was trying to say there. Helps out so I can create content otherwise I would not be able to cover without your support, without your help. So, again, I appreciate it. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Whether it's loud or not. God, I feel like every time I try and say that, I keep, like, sitting here dozing out, like, can't remember what I was trying to say. God, excuse me. Yeah, I need to shut off and get some sleep. I do. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I think I said enough. I just feel like I'm repeating myself without remembering and realizing because of how tired I am. So, yeah, keep in touch across socials or whatever. Thanks again for lurking. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm tired. But yeah, like always, see you guys next video, right? Next live stream, whatever, across socials, right? See you next time. So, yeah, yeah, like, well, yeah, with that said, with that said, hey, with that said, hey, yeah, right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Yep, I'll see you next time. Yep. Bye. Oh yeah, I need to get some sleep. Bye bye. Anyway, oh my freaking god. I've been trying to end this whole time. I'm just sitting here dozing off, literally losing my train of thought. Can't remember what I was even trying to say. That's what was going on this whole time. Yeah, excuse me for that. I just need to get some sleep. Yeah. Thanks for joining and watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Yep. Thanks for watching. We watching the teaser for the. I appreciate you guys. Really, I mean it. Me. Thanks for watching. All right. Me doing this live reaction to Dead by Daylight's like teaser for the 10th year anniversary. Yeah, 10th year anniversary like chapter reveal. It's like the title of the video is like no peeking, like stop peeking, like 2026 stream. Yeah, it was just stop peeking. It was like tune in. Really. Yeah. We're seeing. Wow, man. The fact that how long this went. Again, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for everything. Keep in touch if you want to know what I'm doing next. Yeah, I can't wait to see more here on Jason Voorhees being in Dead by Daylight. Oh my god. I can't wait to see what his killer power is. Like, does he have a rage mode? Probably. Who knows what we'll see. when they show more information that, oh, right, the P2B. There's a P2B that's gonna happen, right? I'll probably do a, oh, I almost forgot to mention this video. I'll probably check out the P2B, guys. I'll check out the P2B for the public test build that, Jason Lord is doing Dead by Daylight. He's in it. We saw the teaser. Yeah, I can't believe we saw that. I can't believe it pulled a red herring and we thought it was Slenderman, and then it pulls it like, surprise, nope, it's Jason. That's weird. Right. So I'll probably check out the public test build. Yeah. The P2V. So yeah, I'll check that out. Checking that out. Right. I'll do that at a later date. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll check out the P2V soon at a later date. Yeah, whenever soon is, whether as soon as live or not. Yeah, soon. As that happens next week with P2V for Jason Lee and Dead by Daylight. Can't wait to check that out. After Lee reacted to a teaser for it. Oh my god. Teaser was insane! Yeah, anyway. Right. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. I'm so tired. And we'll try to close this up. Thanks again, everyone. Right. Yeah, with that said. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Hey. Hey. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Right, excuse me. This ticks are driving me nuts. As I said, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Right. Yes. Right. Bye. These ticks. I guess when I'm tired, I get these annoying ticks. But yes, once again, thanks so much for watching. See you later. See you next time. Yep. Bye. See you guys next time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for everything, guys. I wouldn't have gotten this far and such with our channel without your support. This is for you guys. Thanks again. See you next time. Yeah. Right. Bye.